Good morning.
Good morning.
I wasn't convinced, I'm sorry. I think you can do better than that. Shall we try it one more time? Okay. Good morning.
Good morning.
There we go. You might have seen, I just came up with something myself too, right? What do you see? Go ahead. A pot and a cup. Anything else? Yeah? You think this is a cup of water. And what? And this is a plant? Are you sure it's a plant? What's in there? Dirt, yeah, maybe some seeds. So if you were to take a guess, what's this about? If I was up to something, what do you think I'd be up to? The tree of life. I love the answer. You're even farther ahead of me, though, than I'm ready to go. I'm just thinking, if I come in with this, what am I going to do? I'm going to plant some seeds, right? You've got an idea of what's going to happen, right? We could go and we could take this. In fact, why don't you do me a favor here? Let's hold on to those for just a second, okay? Connor, would you hold on to that? Let's see what happens. This could be a problem. You know, we're getting some dirt in church, right? What do you think? What do you think they are? They're seeds. You know what? I'm going to just go this way because the seal doesn't want to open. Okay, we should start with that. What do you think? All right. When we plant something, what do? Bury it. Do we need anything else? Anything else? We need some water. Is that what you thought was in the cup? Yeah, and some what? Some light, the sun. Here, okay, here we go. Give me a little water in here. Let's see what happens. What do you think? What were those again? You said they were the seeds, but they look a little different. How many times do you see seeds like that? What is that? Zero, right? Because what is that?
A heart.
It's a heart, yeah. What do you think? A little more water in there? Is it going to grow already? That would be amazing, don't you think? It would be a miracle. And we come to worship God and to celebrate the miracles of Jesus, but in case you don't realize, I'm not Jesus, so I can't make it grow like that. But what do you think? A little more water, and we've got some. We might overwater it. I don't think we're going to overwater it. There wasn't that much water in there. Just a little more. There we go. All right. And oh wait, what did we need? We needed a little light, right? Some sunlight. All right, we'll leave it right there. Good thing. So what did we do? We planted some seeds. And we knew that we were going to do that because that's what was before us, right? Now, why would I do something like that this morning? Any idea from what we just read? Any idea? I think I've got everyone stumped, honestly. Go ahead, though. The tree of life? You think that's where we're going? I like it. We'll save that for another time. That's another children's sermon entirely. With what we just read, Jesus came and he shared a story. He rolled actually out from the prophet Isaiah, and he told the people that God was up to something in a way. He said, this scripture has been fulfilled, and that scripture was reminder that God is here for the poor, for those that are oftentimes forgotten by others. We planted a plant because we saw what was before us. We saw the dirt, we saw the seeds, we saw the water, we know that there's sunlight. We saw what was before us, and we did it. And that's what God calls us to do each and every day, to share God's love with the world. Now, there was an important thing that we saw in there. What were those seeds shaped like? A heart, right? The seeds were shaped as a heart. We had soil and water, everything that we needed. Go ahead. You got a question or a thought? Okay, go ahead. You forgot the thought. If it comes back, interrupt. Because what we are seeing is that God makes things ready for us all the time. Jesus came to proclaim good news to the poor. Interrupt me again. Go ahead. The, we are growing in God's love, and God gives us everything we need. We are prepared to do what God calls us to do in the world. Everything we need, God gives us. And that is started and grounded in God's love, in those seeds that will sprout forth. They won't become a tree. That's okay, because that pot's too small to become a tree, okay? But they will grow and they will sprout. And when we share God's love in us with the world, amazing things happen. Go ahead.
If it can't grow a tree when it gets too big for its pot, why not just plant it in the ground?
You're right. If it gets too big for the pot, it could go somewhere else and get bigger and continue to grow and grow and grow. And I love that, because if we are ever in need of being moved to a new place or do something new, God can continue to grow in us and do new things in us. That is what is being proclaimed by Jesus. God is up to something. Okay? I want you to take that with you this week, that God is up to something. And most importantly, God is up to something in you and all of us here. That love is going to grow and it's going to become something beautiful. Thanks for coming on up and for spending some time with me. Thanks for interrupting me and keeping us moving forward, because there's wonderful wisdom that you all bring to all of us every week. So thanks for sharing that today. You guys can head on back. The real question is, where can we put this to keep it safe? Any ideas? Go ahead. Where might we? In my office. Fair enough. Fair enough.